Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 11 Week 9 Day 3. So today of course we have ourselves the Halloween event continuing, nothing good here. However, what is good is we are finally going to be able to get Carmina, also this pet. Don't forget to get this pet, it is only available today, actually we'll probably start right here. So this is the 2022 Halloween pet, the cosmetic one, the one that basically does nothing while still doing something. This is one of the only few times it'll ever be available. It'll likely be available in some way, shape, or form into the future. However, definitely make sure to get it today, as we have no clue when that future may be. Could be next Halloween, could be like 3 to 4 Halloweens from now. And even if it comes back, it might be money locked. But yeah, definitely make sure to go get it. That's purely cosmetic, doesn't do anything except sit on your shoulder. But it still counts as a pet for... I actually have no clue where. Now that I think about it, I should probably go check. Let's see, where does this pet associated to? I don't feel as needed to upgrade a pet from a given location. Wait, does it even tell me here? I guess based on that background, it's Merlantis? So that definitely doesn't seem like it should be a Merlantis. But anyways, what I was saying, it's not as needed to upgrade pets anymore, cosmetic ones specifically. Mostly because we're eventually going to be getting a Legends Reborn event for every single kingdom. And any kingdom that ever gets a Legends Reborn event will never need another pet for the rest of time, due to it adding 4 pets simultaneously. 2 of which are pretty much auto-maxed, near guaranteed, as long as you're doing the event when it's goes live. And even if not, you'll be able to get them into the future pretty easily. So, yeah, there's not much of a need to get the cosmetic ones anymore. Like, you still could, for completionist's sake. Pretty sure most people don't bother upgrading every pet, though. As to upgrade a pet from nothing is about 2,500 gems, and that's a lot of gems. Especially for one that's pretty much purely cosmetic. I do wish the cosmetic pets had some kind of, like, extra glow or something to them, though. Like, when they're fully maxed. Because they don't get, like, anything when they max out. At least all those other pets get, like, a very marginal amount of higher stats. But with the cosmetic ones, it's like, nope, absolutely nothing. But anyways, hello everyone! Hope you guys have been having a wonderful week so far. Almost Halloween! Hello Bill, hello Roman, hello Tyrion, hello Barbara, hello Ricardo, hello Lester. Hello, hello Bill Warhammer, hello Crisp, hello Supernova, hello everyone else, welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, also, I finally got some Halloween candy. I found them. Entire bags of them. It has been done. Remember when I was saying earlier I was hungry for these? Oh, it's getting slightly green screened. Those like ball nerd things. Those like little jelly balls covered in nerds. Which honestly is like the only form factor they should ever make. Because gosh, are they so good. But yeah, I found like 4 bags of them. Bought nearly every last bag they had. Not literally every last bag they had, but yeah. Good number of them. Let's see. I've actually never even seen them in that bag before. I knew they existed, but I always seen them in the boxes. The bags are so much more convenient, though. With the little Ziploc seal and everything. But yeah, that's my Halloween candy for the year. Since we're obviously not going trick-or-treating or anything. That is simply my candy. It's your birthday today! Happy birthday, Lester! Will you sing me a happy birthday? Like Marilyn Monroe? Well, I can sing you happy birthday. However, I have no clue how she sings it or who she is. But I can definitely sing you happy birthday. But I do not know that accent nor that person. Even though it's probably something extremely common. Let's see. Oh wait, I could have just doomskulled there. I'll take the other one over there. Oh, so it's kind of funny that Lester's birthday is today. Because we'll be doing our first After Dark stream tomorrow night. Technically for Halloween, even though it's not Halloween yet. Because Bayonetta 3 is finally going to come out tomorrow night. And we are going to make that an 18+ stream. Just for the fun of it, our first one. But yeah, we'll be doing that game tomorrow night. Probably across the entire weekend. Like tomorrow night, Friday night, and maybe Saturday night. I'm not sure how much content there is in the game. But I assume it will take multiple streams to finish. Especially if we're slightly distracted. Anyways, But yeah, Lester, let me know when you want me to sing you happy birthday. Also, hello, Jose. Hello, Dwight. Welcome, welcome. Oh, yeah, we haven't actually gotten Carmina yet. Should probably go do that. Oh, yeah, what pet is this associated to? Let me go check. This pet is associated to Suncrest. Okay, that makes sense. How many pets does Suncrest have? Somewhere's in here, Suncrest. There it is. Okay, there's enough. Does Suncrest have enough pets? I think the answer is possibly yes. It has 5 pets that could be maxed and 3 cosmetic ones. You got the Valentine's Day one, oddly enough, for this year. You got the Easter one for an unknown year that I assume is 2019 or 2018 based on the fact it doesn't have a number. And the Halloween pet for this year. And then the rest are, you know, just standard pets for various bonuses that actually do something other than nothing, that are always in drop table. Oh wait, is this one actually cosmetic? Oh, Phoenix Stone campaign. It is, but it isn't. Well, it is. But it came in through the campaign thingy, I forgot. So yeah, there's actually 4 for this kingdom that can be maxed naturally then. Still a lot of them. Oh, so we got 3 copies of the little guy. There we go. Hello, Draco. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, we'll be doing Carmina actually right now that we got the pet. So let's go get Carmina. First, we need to go do our battles. Oh, also, I got some good stuff today. But let's go do our battles to go unlock Carmina, which is under... Oh, no, I was in the right tab. So let's go over to games. Let's go over to Lost Souls of Carmina. And let's go get ourselves our Carmina then. Oh, also, let me go buy my 3 fights before I forget. Because I will forget. This will be the first day I don't buy the 100 pack, though. Oh, no, maybe I do. I'll need to double check in a second how far we are from the Halloween outfit. But I believe if we keep doing 50, we'll still get the Halloween outfit before Halloween. At our current trajectory. How far along are you in the Carmine event? I believe we're there right now. Oh, unless you mean in the entirety of the event, in which case we're not even 1/5 the way done. Because you only really need 50 on all days, and then like 100, like I think once or twice, or somewhere around there, ends up getting it. Because you have to keep in mind, it's not just this week. It goes all next week as well. It's all this week and all next week is the Carmina event. Also, you only have to buy this pack once. The Carmina we just bought, you only have to buy this one time to have our max. Because all you have to do is just throw a blue orb at it, as we're about to do right now. So if we go to Carmina, throw a blue at... Oh, that's not where you did that. Throw a blue orb at her. And now she's maxed. Now we don't need to go spend 800 resource at her. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's get her leveled. I probably should have done souls on the last one, but oh well. Get some loot over here. Maybe throw a little orange in there. Just to allow them to do something other than nothing. And boom, there we go. Okay, now we got a max Carmina. Alright, with that max Carmina, let me go first do my rest of my battles. Because I will forget them if I don't. And that'd be bad. You always want to make sure to do the battles every single day. Otherwise, you're missing out on 3 battles every day. Which is weird because the paid ones kind of like... The ones that you spend gems on carry over from day to day. But you don't get the extra 3 when they do carry over from day to day. So there's pretty much no point in ever carrying them over under any circumstance. Which is a complete waste. Because regardless, you're missing out on 3 battles every day that you don't do all your battles from the previous day. But hello, Andrew! Welcome, welcome. And of course, we're moving up. Though soon we won't be able to one-shot with this. Though we are starting to get 24 per set. And of course, the next thing we're getting now is the witch armor before Halloween. And then we're probably working on the kitty. Or I should say kitties. And an orb of power. Also, someone was mentioning earlier that we're probably getting the 1 copy from the daily, or from the adventure board thingy, which makes sense. From this thing over here. Because that's normally where we would get additional copy of a pet a lot of times. But we'll find out on Halloween itself. But if we do, that means that 30 copies of that 1 pet will actually be 31, which will then, of course, allow you to max it. Because 30 is not enough to max. But they normally hand out 1 copy for free, and that's probably where they're handing out the 1 copy for free this year. Because they're definitely going to if there's only 30 here, because they have to add the other one somehow. It's probably going to be added through the free calendar thingy on Halloween itself. Hello, Tyrion! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, Lester, whenever you want us to sing you happy birthday, let me know. Though I cannot do it in the accent of which you requested. Lester. Let's see. We'll take that one over. Hello, Roman. Welcome, welcome. Actually, you're more damage, aren't you? No. Oh, Black Medical's actually higher by 3. You get an extra hello. Pretty sure I'd do it to at least someone every day on accident. Oh wow, where did their team go? Where did their team go? We actually just killed it with 1 AoE because we got so many lucky skulls and then a lucky devourer. Also, I thought these were the same fight for a second. It's Mother of Darkness and Consort of Darkness. 2 of them. But yeah, we should have that by Halloween. Let's do some quick math real quick. We're on average going to be getting 25 shards, probably slightly more, but let's just say 25 shards per battle. We're doing 6 per day. 6 times, I'm just getting a calculator out just to make sure. So, how many days do we have left? It is currently the 26th, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 times 6 is 30. 30 times 25 is way more than enough. That'd be 750 more between now and then if we only spend 50 gems per day. 750 will be enough for us to get our witch armor. It'll also, by that point, be enough to get 3 kitties. Which will bring it to legendary, I believe? I think that's everything except the last upgrade on it. Because that'd be 18 copies, which I'm pretty sure is legendary. Or is it slightly off? I don't remember. But yeah, we'll have the witch armor for sure. Because we're getting slightly more than 750 between now and Halloween. By doing the 3 battles per day, and then the 50 gem battles, so basically 6 battles per day. And that number is actually a bit closer, probably to 800. I just did it assuming like each one's 25, which is about where it's going to be. Technically slightly higher. Might actually be closer to a 26 or 27 average. Also, hello, Isabel! Welcome, welcome. I think I said a hello earlier. But yeah, we're finally doing the After Dark stream tomorrow. Bayonetta 3 stream. Game actually looks pretty interesting. I looked at a couple of the reviews. I didn't do that with Xenoblade Chronicles 3 because I felt like it would spoil the story too much. And I'm glad I did because I was correct. Because when I looked at it after the fact, I was like so glad I didn't look at any reviews beforehand. Because there are so many things that would have been spoiled if you didn't go into it like knowing nothing. But with Bayonetta 3, I knew it wouldn't really spoil much, and it didn't. It's more of an action game than like an ultra story-based game like Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is. Also, hello, Alistair! Welcome, welcome. Also, hello, Logic Slayer! Welcome, welcome. Alright, let's go oh wait, never mind, we already claimed our Carmina. Okay, let's go use our Carmina now. Let's go see what we can do. Oh yeah, I forgot, I still have the 3 teams from earlier. Oh no! Let's see. The Puzzle Quest 3 update is glitched. Oh no. That's not good. Alright, what do we not need here? World Event Team, and a low-level faction? Yeah, we could probably get rid of those 3. Start putting Carminas over top of them. But yeah, a couple people already suggested some teams. I believe Jose just mentioned one. Lester for his birthday mentioned one, so we gotta go for Lester's first since it's his birthday. Oh wait, I need to go rename these before I get completely confused. Hold up. Oh wait, what have I done? 1 second. Because I forgot, I never renamed these since we haven't covered the video yet. This one is called Onyx. Honestly, isn't every team Onyx Skull? Like, I was gonna name it Onyx Skull, and then it's like Onyx Attack Steel, I guess. He just runs in Tangle Attack Steel. Let's see. Oh, that's not the team I need. Oh no. It's already buried in here. Likely it'll be very obvious based on the fact of does it have a single Onyx Giant on it. This one is called Onyx Elemental. Actually, I'm gonna call Onyx Skull. No, Elemental. Technically the other one's Elemental as well. But this one's also Elemental. And I think this was the other one, yes. And this one is called Onyx Giants. Which is funny because that's what his name is, isn't it? Let me say Onyx 4 times Giant. Because his name is actually quite literally Onyx Giant. There we go. Now he's Onyx 4 times Giant. There we go. Now I could reorder the teams and understand which one is which. Alright, let's go test the first Carmina team. Let's do it over top of Leicester's. Then we'll try Jose's. Then we'll try our own. I name it Bald. Technically it is Bald. Balder team. It's a bald team. Pure bald. It almost is, because it's like half Balder anyways. I'm trying to copy paste the thing. It won't let me. It won't let me! Oh yeah, how many gems did you spend on the pet today or earlier, Tyrion? You mentioned that. You said you spent a lot, but you didn't mention a number. Let's see. Where on earth is it? I'm looking at it in a different window than I normally am. And it's confusing me because I can't find it now. I can't find a tome Lester mentioned. Did you delete it? Oh, there it is. There we go. Alright, let's go try this one. Oh, wait. It didn't copy it? Okay, I copied it wrong. 1 second. Oh, I see. It copied it without the brackets, which made it very confused. Aha, there we go. So, Reflection of Good. Oh, wait, I forgot. It claims the hero as well. Let's see. Whoops. I did not mean to share that with Guild. But there we go, Guild. That's not a team I want to share. At least not with the traits not fixed up. Fail. Let's see. Do we even have an elemental on this team now that I think about it? No, we do not. So we'd have to do it with... I'll probably have to do it that way. Because we're barely going to get any value from that. Extra purple, of course, is the main reason it's being used. Are we using a relic weapon? Yes, but no. I believe this is a relic weapon, but it having higher magic means nothing. So we're actually not using a relic weapon. So we could change that to anything. Doomstorm seems fun. Actually, it won't even do anything because they have the storm in the bottom, though. Yeah, they all do nothing. But I still want it to be Doomstorm, though. Because this one also does nothing. Let's see. 50% mana start, of course. Disease, because why not? Could also go spell reduction, but they're both good. Some extra life steal. And some extra armor to purple. That seems fine. There we go. Okay. Let's go see what we can do with this. Also call it Carmina. I'm just going to call it Carmina for now. Let's see what this one is. So it's being done with this troop, which I haven't used in a while. It converts all purple gems to Doom Skulls. If there's an Eldritch minion on the team, create 3 more Doom Skulls. Interesting. Why would you want to deny your own purple, though? Does this team cycle purple enough to get away with that? He doesn't have like a full board clear option for the most part. Let me test and explore 12 first. Oh, what was your required? Oh, 2,625 gems. Okay, that sounds about right. That's not too bad then. The way you said it sounded like you almost spent like over 3,000. Actually, what is the most you could ever spend on a pet to get it max if you got like perfect bad luck? Yeah, basically slightly over 3,000 I think is the highest. Though realistically the max is like 2,900. Because to get that absurd of bad luck is near impossible. Or to be that unlucky. Oh wait, I just used the wrong team. Wait, I just realized I'm using Balder. Whoops, that's not the team I wanted. Carmina. Oh, 3,075? Wait. I read the wrong number. Oh yeah, so that's actually really absurdly high. Because that's around the max you could ever spend. I forget what the exact max is off the top of my head. But that's pretty close to it. We're getting some metal alignment here. We'll do this on ourselves again, of course. It's now also these skulls do not overwrite each other, which is nice. We haven't actually cast it yet, but I have been told that they don't. Wait, have I been lied to? Hold up, it almost looked like they were overwritten each other. Wait. I think they might not overwrite each other when placed, but they might still overwrite the board. Wait, let me go check. Let me check something real quick. I need to go bring out the ultra slow speed. Not even just normal slow speed. Wait, quit to desktop, no. Whoops, I clicked the wrong quit button. Alright, let's see. Alright, they did not overwrite each other. Oh, you know what? I think it was the skull phasing in and out that got me confused. Because, yeah, that did not overwrite any of the skulls that were already on the board that time. Alright, let's go to the standard slow speed, known as one-time speed. Let's see this again. Yeah, I see what's happening. The skull's, like, doubling up on itself, which is making it look like it's, okay, yeah. So it actually isn't overwriting itself. It looks like it is because for whatever reason, one Uber Doom Skull each time, like, double overwrites itself. Which is making it look like a skull's overwriting a skull, but it's actually not overwriting a skull. Let's test it a few more times. Because I want to see if it actually is or not. But yeah, it looks like it isn't. So that's good. Just in case, let's keep checking. Yeah, you did say so. It just really threw me off because it looks like the skull's overwriting itself, but it actually isn't. You know, I'm just gonna take that purple and try spamming her again. Wait, did it happen right there? Let me see something. Hold up. It did overwrite a skull. But it was a skull that was already on the board. But it did just overwrite a skull. It overwrite a skull with an Uber Doom Skull. But yeah, right there, it ended up doing it. I checked the replay on the thing. But yeah, it can still overwrite skulls. Though it doesn't seem like it overwrites the skulls that were placed from the actual ability. But it definitely can overwrite skulls. Which is how it was working before as well. But it's doing it in a way where it's like only slightly overwriting skulls. It seems like the skulls she places don't overwrite each other. But it doesn't account for the skulls that are already on the board. Or at least the Uber Doom skulls don't seem to be. It could just be an issue only with the Uber Doom skull. Which might be fixed into the future. Yeah, it doesn't overwrite its own skulls, but it can overwrite skulls that were already on the board. Let's just look at it one last time. And then we'll stop using slow motion. Like, that time I didn't overwrite any. Oh, sorry, I forgot this game can even function this slowly. They need to make them bouncier when they come in at this slow of a motion. Boing, boing. Okay. Let's go back to 4x speed. They look like at the speed at which they're like falling down, that their momentum would just send them into the atmosphere when they land. It seems like only the Uber Doom Skull is doing that occasionally. It doesn't seem like any of the other skulls are overwriting, because a skull shouldn't overwrite other skulls. And Doom Skulls, I think, were coded in a way where it works. But I believe Uber Doom Skulls are still coded incorrectly to overwrite any skull. Or at least normal skulls anyways. Because I think that's the issue, is just that Uber Doom Skulls aren't coded correctly. It would appear to be the case, which is exactly how it's been. They still haven't changed that since Uber Doom Skulls have existed. Which is a bit over a year now, however long it's been. Isn't it a bit over a year? Year and a half? Yeah, it was since campaigns were added. And campaigns were added about a year and a half ago. So they still have not fixed Uber Doom Skulls in 1.5 years. Alright, let's see. Throw that down on you so you don't die. Get our purple convert there so they do die. I'll risk it, might as well. Ooh, it's a lot of backfire. Also, I just casted that without even double checking on alignment. Also, hey, a summon that actually does something for once. Amazing. I forgot those exist. Around the purple is actually a pretty convenient convert right about now as well. So far, my impression of Carmina is pretty much what I thought it would be. She feels like a really average skull spammer. But let's go test it on other teams. We'll go for the other suggestion team, and then we'll go make a team of our own. Because I haven't actually tried making my own team yet. Oops, I'm doing it on the other computer. I should probably be doing it on this one, so we can actually copy-paste it. That'd be helpful. Otherwise, I'll have the copy-paste on a computer I cannot function on. Let's see. Copy, copy, copy. Paste, paste, paste. Oh, I don't have that troop. Well, that's still a cool concept. But I don't have the Gem Dragon. I'm only missing 2, and that is one of the 2 I'm missing. Good old purple. Honestly, purple does seem like it's going to be among one of the better ones. But that is something I am distinctly missing and cannot do. Anyways, let's go bring out Carmina and make our own then. Oh no, that's Carmilla. Not to be confused with Carmina. Actually, are they wearing the same dress? That actually looks very similar. That's not quite the same. Anyways, so Carmina. Double Carmina, no. No, you could. You could get away with it. I don't think I want to, though. I want to try going down the 50% mana route if I can. So for this, I'm going to need... Because it's going to be my 4 times Undead team. Let's call it 4 times Undead. Actually, 4 time Carmina... 4x und... Probably und? Undead. Yeah, because Undead doesn't fit. Und... There we go. Now we need... What's it called? Soul something something? Why do I forget its name? It's from Golvania. Let's go to Golvania. Speaking of which, isn't she from Golvania? Yes, no, she's from Darkstone, oddly enough. Alright, so from Golvania, I need the 50% mana start for you. I now need the mythic that is good with you. And I now need a hero that does something to hold down the line, or a really good mana accumulator. We are currently only missing yellow, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I'm only missing yellow. Rope Dart actually seems kind of good here. My concern is I need a much better mana accumulator. What's the undead weapon? Does any of the undead stuff use yellow? No, unfortunately. How about oh gosh, what's it called? I literally just clicked it in. Not Darkstone, but let me check Darkstone as well. Ooh, hold up. Darkstone 1 actually does work. Darkstone hero class is... Wait, is it Plague Lord? Because we could actually get away with that. I was going to do it for Golvania. But the Golvania one is not yellow. But you know what is yellow? The Darkstone one. And there's actually something pretty decent from Darkstone that's generally not used that often. If I could remember where it is, and I literally just mentioned it by name and already forget it. But yeah, Plague Lord is from Darkstone. And Plague Lord is one of the Barrier on Brown hero classes. Which will make for a good tank here. Yeah, let's try it this way. Alright, banner. What banner do we need here? Probably a green double purple. What is that minus? Green double purple minuses yellow, which I don't want it to do. Red, which oddly enough is fine. Or... that's it. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So don't you do something when you take green? Yeah, inflict disease on a random enemy. On top of your disease on extra turn. Because we have both set, right? Oh, no, we don't, because we're running the other trait. So you could run both if you wanted to. Alright, yeah, I think we're good to go here. Let's give it a try. So this uses 4 times undead. Oh, wait, technically it's not 4 times undead now, is it? Hold up. Because I was going to use what is this team now? This team's a weird mix of, like, triple undead into, because, yeah, it's not 4 times undead now, is it? Yeah, let's do purple. That'll deny most of his team. We'll then go for our skull poke. We'll then go for our cast. Ooh, that does not as much spawn with only 2. Yeah, I might have to ditch this team as well. I forgot how little spawn you get when you only get 2 boost ratio from a weapon like that. Oh no, it's enough to like occasionally make it work. So far, Carmina's feeling really average. Okay, we'll take that one purple. There's just so many options underneath purple skull spammers. It just doesn't seem worth using her as one of them. Oh, so it's not 4 times undead anymore. I don't know. It's an interesting theme team. But it seems very average. Let's go try something else. Could try an actual 4 times undead. Biggest issue with this is what on earth do we run for a mana accumulator? That's still undead. That is not horrible. Because undead still... Actually, you know what? There's one. What's that one in power undead? There is one that comes to mind. He does like green to purple convert. And be kind of okay in this situation. We're gonna have to ditch hero to run it though. We could always run an undead hero class if we want to. It is always on the table. However, first thing I'm thinking of is Graveseer. Plus it covers yellow. These are converts green to purple and enchants strongest. Which is generally going to be probably Grey King? Actually, no, it'll actually probably be Ghost Queen a lot of times. Due to the total durability. And then we do it in that order. And oh wait, who's our tank? wait. I found an issue. Who's our tank? Good luck, Graveseer. You've become our tank. By process of elimination of what is needed for the team. Beyond turn 1. So we are covering every color. We definitely need double purple. That goes without saying. I guess it's double purple brown. And probably minus on blue. Which we can minus yellow. Because we expect him to die pretty early. So your class can be pretty much anything. Let's try it with this. Is it possible to get Carmina from chest? No, Carmina is not in the chest drop table. She is only available from the event shard thingies. She will be available eventually in the drop table, but she won't be until about 6 weeks from now or so. So you will eventually be able to find her in Glory Gem Guild and VIP chest, but as it currently stands, for now she's only in the event shop right now. Only way to get her. Gorgoltha as the lead with her. Yeah, that would technically work. Gorgoltha lead to kind of hold down the line. So after I finish messing with this team, I need to go finish out the other dailies. I actually forgot. I haven't actually cleared them out yet. Also, after we finish up this battle right here, we'll probably go hand out a code as well. Then go mess with the other dailies, then mess with Carmina for the rest of the stream. Yeah, I wish I had a lime in here. I don't know, what do you guys think of Carmina? Because right now she seems very average. Unless we just haven't crafted the right team yet. But her ability itself seems kind of average, just by what it does. It's also a very unfortunate typing, as Undead's definitely not the greatest these days. Oh, we need to hit on blue or purple. Which one gives us more value? Neither. Wonderful. Now we technically need to hit on yellow? No, green. Only problem is we don't really get much out of green, other than a really good disable there. I would like to not lose. There we go. Luckily this thing will technically ultimately win, but very early. I was surprised he didn't deny my color. Now he does. Also creating it for us, while also taking his turn, while also infiniting us. There we go. Strange fight, but we did win. Alright, let me go ahead and add a code and go clear out the other things real quick. But yeah, Gorgotha with Carmina could end up working out. It'll fix the backfiring of skulls. But yeah, her skulls have like a partial overwriting to each other. Like ever so occasionally, some of her skulls will overwrite each other. At least on the ones that are already on the board. Not necessarily the ones she spawns. But they're definitely like ever so occasionally overwriting each other, which is not ideal. Which is exactly how it's always been. And they still haven't fixed. Which, who knows, maybe they will eventually. Because if I'm not mistaken, I don't believe like potions or other colored things end up doing that. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and add a code. Oh, never mind, I already did. Anyways, let me go clear out the other things real quick. Okay, let's start with dungeon. Boom. Oh. Aw. Aw. So close. It's a mile away. Okay, let's go take this out with, how about a good old Magnesia? Actually, Magnesia, you know what? Let's just start running Zugoff. I'll probably need to go adjust to a different team soon. Because the double IOE teams are starting to fall off. That's why I want to mess with double Tesla. Double Tesla might still work at this range. But the other double teams are starting to not do enough damage. Or we kind of need a triple. Also, hello, Ginky! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Also, as Janky mentioned, definitely feel free to leave a like. And also, it's Lester's birthday, so we should probably sing happy birthday for him before everyone leaves. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Lester. Happy birthday to you. Unfortunately, not with the accent you requested, as I have no clue how, but there you go. Oh, let's see, we'll throw that down. I don't even know who Marilyn Monroe is. Google, who's Marilyn Monroe? I have not the slightest inclination whatsoever on who this person is. Marilyn Monroe. Also, I'm pretty sure anything I would possibly... There it is. Marilyn Monroe. Oh, I somewhat know who she is now. I have no clue what she sounds like, though. And I'm pretty sure almost every sound of her is copywritten. Not all the words, but you know what I mean. Like anything that she's in a song with would be. Let's see. So hello, Sizzle Sticks. Welcome, welcome. Wait, what? I don't know what everyone's mentioning now. Slightly confused. Wait, I'm now even more confused. Am I American? Oh, well, yeah, she's like some kind of American figure. That doesn't make me any more likely to know who a famous person is. That makes me 0% more likely for me to know them. Like, as soon as I saw that face, it, like, got a faint, like, realization of, like, what on earth she kind of is. Because that face is recognizable. But I don't remember what she did. Tess is our robot with no memory capacity. Nope, I have no clue who Marilyn Monroe is. That is correct. Like, the name's slightly familiar, the face is slightly familiar, but I have no clue who she is. Or what she sounds like to sing Happy Birthday like it. I'm not trolling, I seriously don't know. But I wasn't kidding when I said earlier that I know literally 0 famous people. It's just not something I keep up with. Obviously she's an older something. Like she was from like the 19-somethings. Which is probably even more of a reason I have no clue. It's in history class, is it? I don't think it was. Maybe I skipped that day. Though history was my my worst subject. Because it requires you to remember really specific things that can't be derived with formulas. So it was very confusing to me compared to math or science or even writing. Because there was no way to solve for the answer if you don't know what the answer is. Whereas in math, science, and writing, and many other subjects, you can get to the answer with a vague knowledge of all the other fundamentals around the subject matter. Whereas with history, if you don't know the information, you just don't know the information. It's not like you can do some kind of formula or some other kind of tactic to get to the correct answer. You simply just have to know what the correct answer is, which always made me really horrifically bad at history, because that's not how my brain works. Not even remotely. Anyways, have we done everything? Oh no, we still have to touch the ward event. Then we'll go mess with Carmina the rest of the time. And the ward event's still the same, just don't take Night Hag. And use that very annoying Skull Troop. It's not necessarily that he's even annoying, it's more so just that we have no options. Like, he is the only option. Robots don't like history. We're not a robot. You don't have a convert, do I? Yeah, honestly, I kind of liked history in college. Because or not completely. I had a few professors that were like really bad at teaching it, but I had like 2 professors in college that were actually like really good at teaching history. That by the end of college, I kind of almost liked the subject. It was because I got lucky and got like 2 really good teachers at it near the end. But yeah, my experience with learning history as I was growing up is bad. Like, I'm not sure if they just taught it not that well or what, but I was definitely not a fan of it. It's just too much memorization for seemingly no apparent reason. I know. He just killed us for Reflect. I needed that. Oh, I guess technically not, since we already won. Ooh, nice Isabels. Oh, I wonder if they'll add that to Gems of War. Because that would actually be pretty cool. There's honestly a lot of features that they put into Puzzle Quest 3 I wish they would put into Gems of War. The one I want the most is definitely co-op. Like, real-time co-op seems like something that would work so well for Gems of War. That's a feature they've never added yet. Oh no, he's blocking my color. I kind of need that color. Also, we need to start running something tankier up front or something. I think we need to start running Mang. I think we have officially hit the point where we need to start running the Mang version of this team. Which is Mang, a mana accumulator, double up on this guy. We're starting to get to the point where they can actually kill us. Especially if I keep missing like that. Oh, we cleansed burn on the exact turn we would have died. How perfect is that? Yeah, I think we need to go like, actually, I'm probably going to switch to the cheap team I mentioned. It was, this. It was Mang as Titan. So it was a Titan Mang, which I actually already set to. And then we just need to change the banner to a blue-brown. Actually, green-brown, what am I saying? He's just not being blocked by anything. So +1 green, +2 brown, minus something we don't need. It's all something we need, though. Final minus red, I guess. At least technically we're only taking brown to fill it up anyways. Because we only have to cast Mang once. Cast Mang, then cast Apothecary. Or just go for her first. So we throw down a Mang, boom. Throw down a Apoth, boom. Throw down Auto Win. And wait till he actually lands a hit at some point. And now you just repeat the cycle until you win. Except you don't have to keep recasting Mang, you only have to do it the once. This is the cheaper team I mentioned. Which actually oddly enough does better at the later stages than the other team. Anyways, okay, let's go back to testing Carmina. Because honestly, I've not found a single Carmina team yet that I like. Let's go try finding one we like. First things first, let me clear this out just to make sure we guarantee kill this. Just to make sure we don't miss out on some loot. Why aren't we using Doom Skull converters? We could end up doing it with it. I know, we're kind of just in the early stage of messing around with it. Because we could just put a Zugoff on there. Hey, an Nano. Good thing I did it that way. We would have missed out on the Nano otherwise. If we lost anyways. Though we haven't lost with any of them yet. But, I don't know. What over Carmina team do we not need? I'm almost about to overwrite every single one. Because I'm not a fan of most of these yet. Okay, let's see what we could do with this. So, let me put a Thrall. If in doubt, let's just go like Thrall or Marilith. We're gonna go Thrall for this one. Maybe like an Archmage's Thrall team and just go pure purple. Let's see. Because now we're gonna need Archmages. Then we're gonna need... I don't necessarily want to make it pure purple though. Let's see, Zugoff. I want a purple that gives us coverage with skulls. Oddly enough, we could use the new troop. Which would be kind of funny. Let's see. Because we do have access to Onyx Giant. Problem is the typing doesn't really do much there. I could go one of the converty weapons. We're going to have a lot of excess mana. And we could deny something we don't need. I was almost thinking of Beatrix with a hero and that doubling up. Because we can kind of get away with it that way if we want to. I kind of just want to do something that creates a bunch of skulls though. I actually do kind of want to go down the Zugoff route. And then just run hero running double up. What's your best double coverage here? Probably brown something. Because what do we have access to? Brown, yellow, brown, green. Green, yellow. I think if we do like a man accumulation option here. Oh, wait. What's the coloration of... Oh, I know exactly what weapon I want to run. What is the color of this? No, it's brown purple. For whatever reason, I thought it was like brown yellow or something. Oh, that would have been perfect if it was. Because that's the Uber Doom Skull converter. Because I would have had some potential with it. Honestly, I still kind of want to try using that weapon. We could on this team, but then we're missing two colors. We're missing yellow and we're missing green. Let me just go look one at a time. Let me double check brown, green. I know there's the attack weapon. There's Duskbringer, but I need skulls. The biggest issue is what do we have for skulls? We have like Writhing Staff. We have that weapon I was just mentioning. None of these cover the full coverage we need. You know what? I'm just going to do the new weapon. Let's go do it this way. Because it denies something we don't need as well. Also having at least one color that we do need. Biggest issue is we're running a first slot Thrall in this situation. In this case, do I even need Archmages? Let's see, we can minus either green or yellow. We primarily need, actually, the exact banner we have. That's fine. Also, still set called 4 times undead. We actually don't need it to be that. But we'll roll that way. Alright, what do we need? What do we need? I need purple. Problem, there's no purple. So I shall take brown. Thank you for writing the yellow alignment I might need. Also, please don't one-shot me. Wait, what did it just kill? Wait, was that the Raid Slayer? It is. Oh no. I was like, wait, how did Zugoff die? Or how did something die? But, yeah, that was the Zugoff Slayer. Oh no. Alright, that Ultra kills him. Get one of those in there, then it backfires immediately, then we just die on everything. My biggest concern with using her in any context is how inconsistent her skull spam is. You see, because she's creating a wide spread, it makes it very, very less likely. It's the same issue that double spawners have, when they're creating two different gems. Even though they're still technically all the same type, they do still overwrite ever so occasionally. Because a 12 skull spam would technically still... Like, Zugaf's 12 skull spam would still more consistently hit compared to her 12. Not by much, but still slightly more. Which is making it feel really awkward since she doesn't have any other follow-up other than a little bit of board clear. Because she's basically just weaker Zugaf. She's ultimately just like super ultra weaker Zugaf. I do like the premise of this team. I almost just wanted to put like Hero in first, but then we kind of got get rid of Thrall, in which case I guess we could do Leprechaun. I guess we could do it that way. I'll just try to make an adjustment here. I want a tanky hero class. So give me something like, even Titan would work, to be honest. Elementals as well, but let's go something a little bit more mana start related. So we'll go with like a Titan, put a Leprechaun there. And we roll it like this, and this covers every color except yellow, of which we deny. Like something like this I'd be more happy with. Because then it combines the two of their mechanics together. Alright, I'll explode the board. Try to get this thing rolling. Also, why is that blinking? Oh, there's chat, I see. Has that always been like that? I guess because I have Global Chat 1 open right now. It's probably doing that every single time there's a message in Global Chat 1. Which is literally every 5 seconds. Only slight issue of having that like that. Also, can you please stop giving the Raid Slayer to the opposing team and then having him one-shot us at 100% consistently? See, every time. That'd be nice. I'm kind of happy with this team now. The structure of the team works a lot better now. So I now have one team I am happy with. Bogstrider, Thrall, Carmina, Zugaf. I don't feel like most teams need both. But that would be a lot of mana. Because normally just Bogstrider would be enough and then put like Hero there. That's one thing I wish would slightly shift in the meta. Is like the type of mana accumulators that are viable. Because there's so many different mana accumulators. But the range at which ones are actually viable is very small. Yeah, my overall verdict on Carmina is I'm honestly not a big fan of it. It's definitely usable. It just feels weaker than other alternatives that are already within the game. We're +1 on brown, right? We should be. Let me double check. We are. Not quite how I wanted that to go down, but it worked. You know what, we're gonna risk this one. Got it. There's no guaranteed extra turn there, I just wanted to poke. There was on that following board, but I haven't done the previous one. I managed to kill, as long as we don't get super unlucky there. Oh, that was not enough damage. Well, Zugaf, go overkill it then. We could try all-in mana. I kind of want to put a different damage there than Zugaf, though, if we're already going to be showing Zugaf. Let's see. Bogstrider. Good old Bogstrider Thrall. I haven't used Bogstrider Thrall in a while. Also because you tend to already have so much mana. Carmina. I kind of want to replace Thrall with a weapon. Zolgaf. Try to think of a different skull spammer that works with her. I kind of want to try, honestly, the new troop that came in the other day. Let me try Onyx. Because we got a lot more mana coverage out of Onyx. And by a lot more, I mean one additional color. That's a lot more compared to not one more additional color. What are we missing currently? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing yellow. Is it worth trying to put yellow on the team? To some degree, I feel like the answer is no. Also, the banner's almost already correct. Though not quite, because I need green, Oh, wait, you don't have mana start. Wait, why don't I just Mirage Queen, then? I'm tempted just to put a Mirage Queen there. It's gonna be slightly harder, but also easier to get mana. This also gives Onyx 50%. Doesn't give her 50%, but we don't necessarily need it. But now this looks too much like the other team we have. That's the problem I keep having. Is like all the really good mana accumulation teams, they look the same. Like, look at this team compared to, let me see, right over here. One of these. This one. Like, it's almost the exact same team. Like, not quite. That's kind of the same team. Main difference here is we're using a converter elemental thingy. Whereas here we're using Carmina. But like the premise of the team's still the same. Let's see. I don't know, I'll still roll with it, I guess. It's just so similar. So I want a yellow-purple here. I mean, not yellow-purple, I mean green-purple. With minus yellow. This is pretty much the same banner we were running on the other one earlier. But much different team concepts. Though a kind of similar one to the other one that we had of the other thing. The main reason we need the green is for +1 on Box Strider. So that we can one-turn him. It's not required since we could just have like another mana accumulator there like Thrall. But this also gives us the mana start that we need for the other troop. We should have a convert here, right? Yes, we do. Because now we have double mixed skulls, which is the main reason I want to build this team. We have 2 mixed skull creators. Or not like directly, but you know. We have one that creates all of them. We have one that does Ubers. We have one that does Dooms. The only thing we're missing is standard skulls. Which reminds me, Keeper of Souls would actually be pretty good synergy with her, wouldn't it? In all fairness, almost every Skulls team would be okay with them. But it helps connect like all the skulls that are like just scattered everywhere. That was a very unfortunate not-extra turn, though in all fairness. We are frozen. So I guess that does contribute to it. I actually find it amazing how much I just absolutely love Onyx Giant now. Like, I probably still won't be using it too much into the future. But my likeness towards Onyx Giant is way higher than I thought it would be. Especially with how bad his final trade is. Which still hasn't changed. That is still just as bad as I thought it would be. And pretty much everyone thought it would be. And that's exactly what it is. Which is very unfortunate. But everything else about him is actually really solid. This definitely feels more like an Onyx Giant team, though, than a Carmina team's the only problem. Actually still doing some action, though. Oh, wait, why did I do that? We literally had alignment on, fail. Whoops. We literally had extra turn alignment on casting Mirage. And then I proceeded to take a useless extra turn that did nothing. Let's see. That one over. I'll let you do the final blow. Or at least attempt to do the final blow. There we go. You know what? I kind of want to build an Enrage team out of her. Something we haven't tried doing yet. Just gonna call it Carmina 2. I have no clue what exactly these teams will ultimately be. However, we shall call it Carmina 2, the sequel of Carmina 1. Isabel just mentioned a team. I guess we'll try that real quick. And if anyone has any of those suggestions that you want me to go over, do let me know. I'll keep messing around a bit. She definitely seems a bit underwhelming, though. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to paste, not to copy. I think it's like our third misclick on trying to do these codes today. Let's see. Manage team. Paste team. Interesting with Death Knight. So that you get the... Oh, wait, never mind. It's technically not Death Knight. Strider, Carmina, Keeper of Souls, and then 50% on them. I don't think 50% is needed in this situation. I like the premise of this team. And technically, yeah, it doesn't need Death Knight since there is no hero. You know what? I kind of want to go add hero to it. I like the concept. So let's go do Strider. Let's go do Keeper of Souls, because I was mentioning Keeper of Souls earlier. We haven't actually tested it yet. What was the other mechanic I said I wanted to go test with her that wasn't that? I already forget what it was now. Or was it Keeper of Souls? But anyways, I need one other thing. But I don't necessarily want to put the, what was the option here? Yeah, I don't want to put Ghost Queen here. I'd rather have, like, Leprechaun or something at that point. For that turn 1 start. Also slightly tempted to get, like, Enrage Hero or Enrage something in there. What's Wild King's, Yeah, let's do Wild King. Because he covers the rest of the color. So like a Keeper Souls Carmina Wild King combo. And then do that with a +1 to green, and oddly enough, probably the rest into yellow, given the circumstance of this team. Like a +1 green, +2 yellow, minus whatever that comes out to. Let's see. Looks like minus blue, which honestly isn't that bad. What's the other alternative? Minus brown? No. Yeah, I think we minus blue, oddly enough. Even though he's all the way in last slot, he's gaining mana through so many other means. I think it's fine. So Strider, Keeper of Souls, Carmina, Wild King. Because I wanted to have Enrage. Because it felt like we were slightly missing that mechanic with how much damage we were doing. And this will help fix that issue. So now we hit Wild King button. And now Wild King goes crazy. We now do that into any amount of control we want to go do. We just keep taking skull into skull into skull into skull into skull into skull into skulls into skulls. I finally found a Carmina team I don't hate. I have found a team. All we have to do is put one of the most overpowered skull spammers in the game onto it. But yeah, I found a solution. Just add a Wild King. Because that fixes our Enrage issue I was just talking about, and the only real big issue we have with this team is find a green. As is pretty much every Thrall Strider team. Sometimes you have to wait like 5 turns to find one color you need to go start winning. But once you find that color, you're good to go. Please just give me one single green. I would like to attempt to win this fight. But I first must take a green. But it refuses to give me any green whatsoever. Can I take a green now? Yes, finally. Okay. So it doesn't matter because the team's already rolling. I don't even need Strider now. We already almost won. Alright, we'll go cast him once. And now he's dead. Yeah, that kind of works. It helps connect the skull. Keeper Souls with Carmina seems like it can actually work out quite well. Because it helps connect all of our really sporadic skulls that are all over the place. Of course, that applies to any skull spammer, but it does help her do that. Let's do some blue and hope we get lucky on Cascade there. You're trying to farm that last little piece of mana we need. I primarily, once again, need to be taking a green here. Which he's trying to deny me on. Oh, wait. Free greens. I almost passed up on free greens. Okay, now we just go win. Because we hit this button. That starts going crazy. We hit this button. That sets up the board for Carmina. We didn't hit Carmina. And if he's still alive, I'll throw something else at him. And miss completely. I should have taken that vertically. Doesn't really matter, though. Let's see. We'll throw you down. And you're dead. Because Wild King still gets so much value these days. Anytime I don't use him for a while, I kind of forget how much value he gets per cast. I don't feel like it's worth using in most Guild Wars, though. But in, like, standard fights, he gets, like, absurd value. I'm gonna deny my green, as weird as that may seem. Even though that probably means we can't use Box Strider for the rest of this fight. No, I was hoping the Doom Skulls would convert so I could get the 1 mana I needed. Alright, now we got the 1 mana we needed. Actually, we haven't even cast Box Strider a single time this time. Well, it's because we only needed it for the once. I was just kind of waiting until the optimal timing. And he's dead. I found my first Carmina team I do not hate. It is this one. It shall be called Carmina 1. No, let's call it Carmina. Let's call it Wild Carmina. Wild Carmina. There we go. I have found my first Carmina team that I think is actually not horrible. I thought the other ones were horrible, but you know. It just happens that way sometimes. Or it just doesn't quite work out. Because even this team wasn't really working out that well. Alright, let's go replace everything again. I found 1 team. Now we need more. Let me get rid of everything that isn't Carmina, because that was the other one I was messing with earlier that didn't work out. This was the other one we built that didn't work out. Let's go try Lester's team. Let's see. Is the team still good without her? Yeah, you could do it with or without her. I still feel like Carmina gets used enough on this team. Like, it's being used for its skull spam there. And kind of connecting with everything else. We should also get our first kill pretty quickly, which will allow her to get the Deathmark synergy. We have entangles so the skulls don't backfire. That's pretty much everything covered. The only thing that's missing is there's no way to put Hero on the team without replacing Carmina herself. So because that is the only problem with this team. On this team, the most replaceable thing is Carmina. That's what I hate about some teams when team building, though there isn't really anything we could do about it in that situation, is sometimes the most useless troop on the team is the troop that you're trying to put onto the team. Because she's definitely the most replaceable thing. Like, if this wasn't a Carmina team, the first thing we'd probably do is replace out this for Hero. Anyways, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna go see what this team is. Wait, is this Solars? Oh, it's just all 69. Wait, I fell for it. That's funny. It's just all 69s. Anyways. Let's go find another Carmina team. Let's see, we don't want to do Keeper of Souls again. I still want to try getting like a 4x Undead. It's just the Undead teams that work, like, they don't work with her. I have no clue how I didn't notice that the code was already structured like that, with how many 69s there is in it. Trying to think of what we could put with this. I don't want to put Deathmark with it. I feel like she has enough Deathmark on her own that you don't need a Deathmarker on a team with her. Because if you Deathmark too many times, it just backfires and does less. I'm very tempted to try to get like an Arachnian Weaver team out of her. The problem with that is there's not a typing synergy. What do we have underneath Mystics? Let me go double check the Mystic angle. The biggest issue with Mystics, if I'm not mistaken, Mystics don't have a 50% mana start, unless I'm forgetting of one. That is true, right? No 50% for Mystics. There are Mystics with 50% mana start, but not for Mystics themselves. I don't believe, unless I'm forgetting of something. Let me just double check. Easiest way to actually check this would actually be by base rarity. Because it'd be a legendary troop. No, you're 50% for dragons. Oh yeah, Beatrix is, let me put that right in. Let's see. Yeah, there's no 50% for Mystics. Something that could actually be somewhat good. Why is there so many troops with 50% under Mystics that aren't actually Mystic 50%? That's funny. Because there's like 2 or 3 of them that have 50% mana start, but they're not for Mystics, they're for other typings. Yeah, we could try putting Queen Beatrix in there. I'm not sure if it's worth committing to a 4x Mystic team, though. Isn't Mistralis under this category? Yeah, I don't think that will work. The Beatrix is not a bad option. I might still try. It's just the problem for 4x Mystic is even that good, is it? Like some kind of really small bonus. A little bit extra magic. She doesn't really need magic, though. She doesn't actually use magic in any way, which is also another thing that's kind of awkward about her. Because doesn't she also get it from being meddled? No, oh, never mind. She gets 666. That makes sense. Again. Yeah, honestly, Carmina's kind of stumping me here. It's just a really weird skull spammer that has very few synergies. Unless I'm missing some really obvious ones. Other than, like, the very standard ones, like put a Thrall and other things there. Because, of course, one thing we could do, obviously, is like, oh, let's go put a Thrall, let's go put a Leprechaun. Put, like, one other troop there. Like, we could do that. I just feel like most teams are this these days. Like, oh, Thrall, Leprechaun, one other thing. I don't know, what do we get the most coverage out of? We could technically do Mistral. Actually, Mistralis would be kind of funny. You know what, this could actually work. Because it covers every last color. And then we have, like, double purple into something. Wait, minus green. What's the double purple minus green banner? And put the other +1 maybe into brown then. Like, we could do this, technically. And then turn 1 Leprechaun. And then you have synergy between Carmina and Mistralis. Because Carmina and Mistralis honestly isn't too bad. It's probably not the best way to use Mistralis. But it allows you to align the skulls when you don't have alignment. Which is the main gimmick we'll be able to get out of it. So what we could do right now is hit this button. And now when we don't have alignment, we simply just shuffle the board. And ideally we'd have alignment there. That's not what happens, but it could. Nothing else that made it more likely to skulls after the fact would hit. Okay, and then we just clear the board, and you can just rinse and repeat until we're pretty much good to go. Even throw a Leprechaun here. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go for mana accumulation before we do the other thing. So we do that, throw it on you, get a big poke, throw it on Mistralis and hope we have alignment on skulls. If we don't, just clear the board. And rinse and repeat until we win. Like, it works. It is what it needs to do. Oh, well, there we go. Team number 2. See, it's easy to make a team if we don't mind what we use. Oh no, I hate doing Thrall Leprechaun teams. Even though I probably show at least like 3 every single week, that's kind of one of the reasons why. Like, it's such just like an overly easy way to go about building a team. You put a Thrall in there, you put a Leprechaun in there, you put whatever troop you're trying to use, and then you put a damage source in there. Boom, you got a team. Though in this case, honestly, I don't mind it. Because it does have that full mana coverage between the two, which actually kind of works out pretty nice synergy-wise. I do wish we had access to more mana accumulators, though. And by more mana accumulators, I mean more mana accumulators that aren't bad. And it doesn't mean more Empower mana accumulators. I just mean more, like, mana accumulators that aren't Empower that are usable. Because there's only, like, a few certain categories of skull spammers that are worth using these days. I mean, not skull spammers, I mean mana accumulators. And most of those really high value destroy ones are way up there in value. I would take that one over. And now we basically just win. We do this to try to give ourselves a better board. And he's already dead before I could even cast the other thing. And there we go. Honestly, we haven't been doing too bad on chests there. Yeah, I'm happy with that team. Alright, now we just need one more. Gotta go build another. Oh, so we'll take that one over. Throw it on a Thrall. I still kind of want to build her around Undead. I just feel like she doesn't have synergy with the 50% Undead troop, nor the most likely thing that you would use with it, which is Grey King. Because generally most undead teams are built around the 50% Mana Star undead troop combined with Grey King. The problem is she has no synergy with either of those two troops, which makes her not really viable to use on a pure undead team. Like, you could, but it's kind of clunky. Ooh, you know, I'm actually gonna go for Mistralis first. It's mostly just to set us up with enchant. Also, wow, what on earth was that lag spike? I don't want to do this. We'll take that one down. We didn't do that, so we have better alignment. And he's dead. Alright, I'm happy with that one. Alright, so we got Wild Carmina. We got ourselves, I have no clue what we'd call this, but... the Thrall Leprechaun. Standard. Anyways. Have we done a Box Strider one yet? Yeah, we did Box Strider. What mana base have we not done yet? We have the main ones. I guess like a Marilith or Angry Mob kind of thing. She could get some Marilith value. And try building it around red. We need to figure out red Skull Spammers, though. I kind of want to go almost a pure team of Converters. Because we haven't really messed with that yet. I'm trying to think what color we'd ultimately... Let's go, let's start it with Lord of Slaughter, oddly enough. Oh, that's a mistype. A Loft. Lord of Slaughter. Let's start from here. Though I should probably make one that's cheaper. Don't we have, like, all high rarity stuff on both of them? Got a Mythic. Got a Mythic. About to place down a Mythic. I guess if you build a Keeper of Souls team around one, like this team without Wild King would be cheaper. Like, so far, every single one we have uses a Mythic. Let's see. Convert 6 brown. Oh, yeah, this also gives the Death Mark she needs. Hold up. Yeah, we'll definitely show it with this one, then. Almost forgot about that. He has a Death Mark mechanic. Okay, this is definitely could be our red team. The only problem with that is how do I put Marilith here? I'd have to use Angry Mob. Yeah, this could be our pure red team. Not sure where I want it, though. It depends what our other troop ultimately is. So if we were to stick with all red, I would need a yellow-red, right? What are we missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we need a good yellow-red. Yeah. Oh, wait. Isn't that one... Isn't there... Yes. Apophysis. Hold up. Unfortunately, that's the... This is the weakest of the Empower Skull Converters. However, it is still an Empower Skull Converter, despite being the weakest of the category. It also gives life, which could help us survive. So you know what? We're going to do it like this. Honestly, I almost want to put in first slot, but we'll do it like this. Banner definitely has to be double brown, even though we only have one. Oh, wait. That's going to be kind of awkward, though. Our main mana accumulator utilizes the color that we're denying. That'll be fine. Honestly, I almost want to replace Apophysis for something with Brownstorm, then. Actually, what's the Perpetual Brownstorm option? There is one, right? Like, there's no hero class with it, is there? But, we can still try this. It's a double brown red, most likely. There's a bit of an awkward mana. We're also gonna have to minus our purple here. Even though this is a Carmina team. And we definitely gotta call it Carmina Slaughter. Yeah, I had a feeling it wouldn't fit. It's one letter short. Alright, we don't have alignment with that. We ideally need to take brown at the start of every battle, as are a lot of mana accumulation teams like this, where they have to take whatever their main destroyer is. Okay, now we can start playing. So we do that. We now convert away the only color we need on the board. The main color we need, we shall go deny. We will then go for a nice board clear again. And rinse and repeats. Now with more options. Now with even more options. So whenever we don't have alignment, we cast Carmina. And then when we do have alignment, we destroy their whole team. And then we do it again. And there we go. Okay. This team seems okay. I'm not sure I would run this for Red Guild War Day. But hey, now that we have other options, we could also run it on a red event. Or, you know, a red, what's it called, event? Holiday event. I'm not sure it has a proper name. Any red holiday event we'd still be able to run it for, which is now a thing. Because, of course, the current one we have is a purple one. But now there's a whole new category of thing we can run teams for. I do feel like this troop is doing very little. And by very little, I mean literally nothing. But hey, it eventually gets alignment. At some point it will. It can only fail alignment so many times before it eventually gets one. Hey, finally got to do something. The final poke of the battle. Strider, Doomdax, Carmina, Keeper of Souls. The only problem with that is Doomdax would deny our purple. We also don't have Purple Storm on that team. It's one of the reasons I kind of want to put Brown Storm on this team. Because it has a similar issue where we're denying the primary color we need for mana accumulation. If you're doing that with a board clear and you have to Storm 4, it's not as bad. But otherwise, you can get to situations where you just don't have the mana. Also, honestly, I kind of like the Lord of Slaughter into Carmina combo. Has this thing done anything in any battle we've done yet? I'm about to go replace this thing with Hero. Or something. Like, in theory, this thing should be doing something, like keeping him alive with an HP gain while also doing a skull spam. In practice, it is very much doing literally nothing. At least some battles, anyways. Because ideally what Apophysis will do is we'll get skull spam while staying one hit above kill range. But in practice, it is doing basically nothing. Just sitting there until we cast it maybe once. Hey, got to do something! I value brown mana more than any skull on this board right now. Especially that. Skull Storm coming in. Actually, that's from him, isn't it? Yeah, summon a Doomstorm and start a battle. It's actually his Skull Storm. I almost forget he even has that sometimes. I just realized this is the same convert that a Mirage Queen would have. Even though we're not even using Mirage Queen, we still found a way to use Mirage Queen. I just noticed that now. But it's literally the exact same convert as Mirage Queen. Except it's skulls instead of dooms. I would just like a little bit more damage, please, so we can go win. That's a little bit more. There we go. And of course the Angry Mob backup summon. Worst comes to worst, we'll get like 3 Angry Mobs in there. I'm kind of happy with the team. Lord of Slaughter Carmina combo's kind of okay. I wouldn't say it's the strongest of the 3, but it gets the job done. My final verdict on her, though, is she's still pretty average. Like, I definitely don't view myself using her much, ever. I'll still mention the team's video. But I'll cover 2 teams' video tomorrow, then. Because I still need to cover the one for the Mythic. We pretty much have most of the teams for them now. Gotta go do the summary videos on them. The recap videos. Also, that's the one bad thing about Lord of Slaughter in general. He's actually a surprisingly bad first slot troop. Most Lord of Slaughter teams actually do not run Lord of Slaughter in first. It's because of what's been happening these last few battles. He's actually a very squishy character for how much skull damage he has. Like, relative to his skull output, relative to his, like, tankiness, he has a very bad ratio compared to many other skull spammers. It's very easy for him to accidentally die. He's actually a lot more common as a second slot troop rather than a first slot troop. So this team does utilize him in first. And there we go. And oh gosh, we got 2 Anners this stream. Not bad at all. Anyways, any other questions, anyone? Anything you want me to go over? Anythings? I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful birthday, Lester. So tomorrow night, we'll be messing around with the class events. We're going to be having that for Slayer class. And then after that, around midnight, we'll go do Bayonetta 3. Bayonetta 3 drops tomorrow night at midnight. And we'll do our first 18 plus stream then. Test it after dark. But we might do it for a Gems of War stream at some point too. But we'll start it with doing it for that game. Because that game just by default would be an 18 plus game. Which I think it's technically rated 17 plus. Because it's not an adult only game. I don't think it has any actual nudity, just like artistic nudity. But yeah, I never actually played any of the Bayonetta games. You don't need to have played any of them to really know what's going on. And I haven't either, so we're in the same boat if you haven't either. But it should be fun. I should probably take a couple streams to finish out, so we'll probably do it at midnight the next few nights to complete it out. Not tonight, but every night subsequent to tonight. Like Thursday night, Friday night, maybe Saturday night. Depends if we haven't finished it by then. And we'll kind of go from there. And of course, we'll be doing our standard Gems of War stuff. What is the weekend event this week? I already made it to Team 4. Oh yeah, it was raids, wasn't it? It was like something raids. It was, or is it? Yeah, Kakarot raids is the weekend for the raid event, or for the weekend event. It's just Mang into Eldrith. Zugoff against Zugoff, and then Green Slime for some mana. That seems okay. Anyways, guys, thank you for stopping by. Have a wonderful week. Catch you guys soon, and we'll have some videos up going over every trip we've been messing around this week. Pretty much have the teams ready. Just need to go do the video and just kind of the summary on both of them. But the quick recap on them is Carmina, kind of average. A lot of Skull Spammers can already do what she does better. However, the Onyx Giant, actually kind of decent. And a lot of fun to use. Even though I probably won't use it too much into the future, it is a very fun trip to use. Kind of like the Mother of Darkness kind of like true damage team. Like, it's not a team I personally use that much, but it's a lot of fun when you do bring it out to use. And I do really like mythics that come in that are like that, where they're fun to use, but not necessarily overpowered. Because that's a good place for mythics to generally be. Where they're fun enough to bring out on occasion, but not so strong where you feel like you have to use it for like every fight. But anyways, guys, hope you all enjoy Halloween week leading up to Halloween. Only a few more days left. Technically 7 more days, I guess. 5 more days. 31st, but it's around the corner. Anyways, guys, have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful weekend soonish. And I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye, everyone. And thanks for watching.